my YouTubers, this is your cameraman, David Repsey, for this new update video for the first day of fall on September 21st, 2022. And then today is the first day, today's actually the first day of fall, and summer has actually ended it. Yep. It was not easy. It's been a hot summer. Now we're going to get through the fall. Yep. And these are the VHS I got this week when I was in Sharon or something like that. Yep. And they're actually hard to find, some to keep and some to sell on eBay. Yep. Pretty soon this weekend I might be going to Knoebels because since it's cooled down and it's going to be in the upper 60s that weekend. Yep. Gas is going down, food prices probably still going up. So let's start with some tips I got when I was in Sharon this week. Let's begin with the 1988 blockbuster hit of Beetlejuice, directed by Tim Burton, stars with Michael Keaton, Alec Baldwin, and Gina Davis, and Jeffrey Jones, and Kathleen O'Hara, and Sylvia Sidney. Yep. Made for the Gaffin and Warner Brothers, 1988, directed by Tim Burton. This is the 1990s reissue. I think it's 1991. Originally, I had the 1988. Nice friggin' model. Somebody forgot to rewind it. This tape was printed on September 3rd, 1993, when I was 9 years old. Shake, 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 Senora. Song by Harry Belafonte. Now I got two Dr.Seuss VHS tapes, like The Grinch, Grinches, The Cat in the Hat, 1989, Playhouse video release. Originally it came out in 1985, comes with a double feature of the Walker-Pool, the one with the piano goes up in the air. Yeah. This is the next rental tape, yep. Show you what this tape looks like, vertical label. Printed it 90. This tape is a reprint. Printed it on the 19th of 1991. There's the barcode. See this. It was printed on July 24th, 1990. And here's another one. Dr.Seuss on the Loose. 1989, Playhouse video release. Dr. Seuss on the Loose comes with The Cat in the Hat. Came out in 1985. And what the tape looks like, there's a vertical label. This tape is kind of dusty, hasn't been used in years. This tape was printed on September 19th, 1991, and I was 7 years old. This tape was printed on the 40th week of 91. Okay, the next tape we have here, also I got. And here's one of the Disney tapes. It is the Rescue. It's like one of the last ones to be released in Walt Disney's The Classics series in September of 1992. Yep, and I showed you the Rescues on my previous update videos in the past, featuring a Cameo Award-nominated song of Someone's Waiting for You. And I like the voices in the Rescue. It's by Eva Garber, it's the anchor. Bob Newhart is Bernard, and Geraldine Page is Madame Medusa, and Joe Flynn is Snoops. Here's the ink label. This tape was printed on May 21st, 1992. On this tape it has the previews of Beauty and the Beast and The Great Mouse Detective at the beginning. I even have the Rescuers down under, the sequel. And here's a hard-to-find Peanuts tape I'm putting on eBay. You're in the Superbowl, Charlie Brown. It's early 1994 release from the Shell gas station and NFL Films. And I saw this on TV. Oh, good grief. Printed it on November 4th, 1993. At the time, I was starting to like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fonda! Next one we got here, Ed, is a Martin Scorsese movie of Casino with Robert De Niro, Sharon Stone, Joe Pesci, James Woods, Don Rickles, and Frank Vincent. And Martin Scorsese's mother wasn't a cameo in this movie. Steve Allen and Joyce Meadows, the Audrey Meadows' sister, the one from The Honeymooners. And sorry about this box. It's been so kind of faded out and dusty. This is the double length. This is the 1996 release from MCA Universal Home Video. Here's what the tape looks like. This copy of Casino has no previews on it. I checked the tape out. That's why I don't want it. Printed it on the 37th week of 1996. And here's tape 2. Printed it on the 37th week of 1997. We got more VHS tapes coming your way. And here's something that I already have in part of my Disney 80s tapes. It's the first film Touchstone ever made with Splash, with Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah, John Candy, and Eugene Levy, directed by Ron Howard. I checked this tape out. It has the exact copy as the 1984, and this is the 1985 reprint. The tape was printed it on May 18, 1985, the day before my best buddy's birthday. Yep. It has Never Cry Wolf trailer, and it has no Walt Disney and You promo on there. I'm going to have to sell that. And we got the Transformers Volume 7, Transform to Oblivion. I have this in one of those Transformers Big Fat Box series. This is the next rental, and they must have cut this out. I'll show you what the tape looks like. Pain in the ass to open. Here's what the tape looks like. This tape was printed it on August 23rd, 1985, and the orange tag on it. And now we got here a movie that Michael Douglas did with Jane Fonda and Jack Lemmon and China Cinderman in 1979. This is the Good Times Home Video 1988 release. Originally came out from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment in 1980, reissued 1981 and 1984. And I checked out the Tape Master start with the Good Times Home Video logo. Then the Tape Master was actually from 1980. It has the 1979 FBI warning screen at the end. With these films are sold for home use only. They must have cycled it from the China Cinderman 1980 VHS. We got some more. Here's one of the Francis the Talking Mule film series like Francis in the Navy, when had Donald O'Connor. He made those films from 1949 to 1955. The Haunted House one was replaced by Mickey Rooney. 1994 release from MCA Universal Home Video's Francis the Talking Mule collection. Q12 does the Francis the Talking Mule in those series. This tape was printed it on the 19th week of 1996. And we got here a 1985 RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video VHS of A Soldier Story from 1985 release. Set places in World War II and had like all black cast. Especially Adolph Ceasar was in it, Denzel Washington, and character actor Art Evans. Adolph Ceasar was in Club Paradise, and even The Color Purple with Whoopi Goldberg and Danny Glover. Show you what this tape looks like. Hard to open the tape. Here's what this cassette looks like. This tape was printed it on the 26th week of 1985. Let me keep that. Now we got here like the Baseball Funny Side Up, released from Scotch Video Cassette in 1987. I used to have this on VHS. The tape with no box, I got this when I was on my way home from doing a bottles and cans when I lived in New York. In a garbage can, public garbage can I found, like the abandoned VHS and abandoned Beta. It was the good old days. Like the year before we moved out of New York. And here's Keaton Chong's comedy of Nice Dreams, 1981. Right before they did Things Are Tough All Over. Pee Wee Herman was in this movie. It's the 1990s reprint. Originally was 1986. Came out in 1982, reissued in 1983. And this tape was printed on 24th week of 97. They must have cycled it into the 25th week of 1999. I don't need this tape. This next tape we got here is Tiger Woods' Son, Hero, and Champion. When I first saw this, I got this in my Part 2 library when we first moved in here in 2019. This is the 1998 release from 20th Century Fox Video, Home Entertainment, and CBS Video. It comes with this little coupon with like the book release of Training a Tiger. This is the 97 release, I think it's the 98. This tape was printed on 20th week of 1997. Next one we got here is The Little Prince, for the love of animals, children's video library release. This is 1985, and I think I used to have this one. I don't remember. I had so many tapes back then when I lived in New York. And this is late 80s, early 90s reprint. Yep. When I was there in Shenandoah the other day, here's the Mighty Obots by Devil Assessed. It's spelled ASTEROID. Early 1986 release from MGM Home Video for Kids. I got that with the other ones when the last time I was there. Just found it by accident. Never can tell these tapes. Because that place in Shenandoah is a gold mine. You don't have that in New York. And we got here that is the Freedom Force, made by Filmation in 1978, and this is on VHS around 1984 by Prison Entertainment and Children's Video Playground. When they have Wacky and Packy, The Fabulous Funnies, all of this stuff came out back then. Here's what this tape looks like. Filmation did He-Man and She-Ra during the 1980s. This tape was printed on the 15th week of 1985. We got some more tapes coming your way. I got here some couple of hard-to-find demo tapes. That is, A Stranger Among Us that has with the show type, the Melody Griffin. This is the 1990s demo tape that was from Hollywood Pictures when it was distributed by Bonavista. And this is only a demo tape. It's not the actual the release. This is a demo tape without having it for rental or for sale. Printed it on the 10th. Printed it on October 15th, 1992. This is the 92 release. Doesn't come out till like a month later. And I got here a double feature demo tape. That is The War Room and Charles Bronson's Death Wish 5, the Face of Death. And this is the 1994 release. Yep, this is the 94 tape. That was released from Vidmore Entertainment. Recorded it on EP. show you what this cassette looks like. Printed it on March 10th, 1994. We got here like 3 more, and here's one more VHS tape. That is the horror movie of The Legend of the Blood Castle. It was made somewhere in the 70s or something. And it's on VHS from gotta be 87, from Solidated Video Corporation. And the only thing that's missing is the sticker label. This is just an unknown tape. No print date on it, and yep. And before we close this video, I got a couple of Betamax tapes I got. Here's the 1986 release of The Sound of Music. I used to have that copy on VHS. Till I have the 1984, and then I have the 1982 20th Century Fox video. Then I have the one in 1979 magnetic. However that is. This is the 1986 release on Beta, the CBS Fox video. Julie Andrews is terrific, and Christopher Plummer. Yep, this is what this Beta tape looks like. Since I don't need it, I think I have the one on Beta from 1984. Hidden somewhere with my other Beta tapes. I got it back in 2010. Collecting Beta tapes. Hold on just a second, so I'm going to put this baby away. And finally, here's the Holy Grail Beta tape of The Last American Virgin. It was made from Canon Films in 1983. The box is in pretty bad shape. This is released from MGM UA Home Entertainment in 1983 or something. The box is in a little bad shape. Yep. So what this tape looks like, there's got to be an ex-rental tape. There's a label on it. I'll be fixing that eventually. Okay, that concludes of this update video for September 22nd, the first day of fall in 2022. And I'll see you again next time when I have more updates. And you can take care, try to subscribe or comment or ring the bell if you like this new update video. I'll see you next time, and stay safe and enjoy this update. Bye.